that one wore me out. Holy cow. I really don't know where I was headed with that, but I knew I was going with a 1625 there for a minute, and it just kind of took me on its own path, I guess. Anyway, I got this Truetone back together, guys. Got the Grover tuners on it. I'm not even looking behind me. This is the best this guitar has ever played and sounded, hands down. The action is pretty sweet. I'm going to just say that. And I've got 10 through 46s on it. I think 9s might be a better option, 942s with this. Honestly, just because there's no truss rod. I'm going to slack tune it when I'm not playing it anyway, just so it doesn't keep bending it, you know. Really not a lot of forward bow, but I don't want any more than there is. It's just right there, you know, so. A little out of tune. I just put new strings on it, obviously, so everything come out good. The tuners look really nice. Grovers, you know, I think it come out really good. Everything's nice and straight. They fit well. It was really easy to do. Obviously, like I said, I need to stretch the strings out on it, and I was just checking the string height. The nut's pretty good. I might lower the bridge down a little bit more, but not much. The reason I'd like to lower it, honestly, is not for the playability, but for the string pull, so it's more straight on the neck and not trying to, you know, dip it like a bow and arrow, if that makes sense. But it is fun to play. Well worth the effort. You know, this guitar wasn't getting played because of the old junk tuners on it. I put them in a bag. I even used the old screws to put in the new tuners, so they're flatheads. Kind of a nice touch. It looks kind of neat. At least I think so. Other than that, this thing's ready for duty, and I say that jokingly. It is almost like a military-looking green guitar. Really cool though. Finish and stuff on it though. That pickup is not really powerful, but it's got a nice sweet sound to it. Flat wounds would sound cool on this too. I may look into that as well. I'm going to try a few different string combinations on it now that I've got some tuners that will actually work and everything. So really cool guitar. It was a good save. Like I said, well worth the effort. This thing's had the amount of work that I've done to this guitar. You wouldn't get that kind of money for it if it was mint, unplayed in the box probably. But at the end of the day, the first time I strummed it, I knew this thing was magic and it sounded really good to me. And it was something that I wanted to, you know, try to capture on a recording or something. It was just a really different tone than any of my other guitars. It's not mine, like I said, it belongs to a friend, but I'm the caretaker of it, so to speak. So the neck reset went good. I did a compression fret job and straightened the neck out some because there's no truss rod. And, you know, this thing's playable all day long. It plays really amazing. It's got a funky neck like the old Harmonies and Ks. It's just, that was the thing, all right? But, you know, once you get used to it, the string spacing's a little different too, but you could actually change that. I did clean the frets up one more time. Just went over them. They're new anyway, but I just kind of repolished them and checked and made sure nothing was lifted with the fret rocker, and everything's good. So, I mean, this guitar plays as far as you can play on it without buzzing now, so that's amazing, really. And, you know, like I said, this one's going to get used. This is going to probably go in the stand right beside me here, and it'll be in the rotation, you know, the weekly rotation here. I'll be picking this up and playing it. It sounds really good unplugged, too. Well, I've got it plugged in. Let me, hold on. My mind you, I have 10 gauge electric strings on this. Right? So, pretty loud, really. And I was really banging on it there when I was playing that kind of jazz thing. Just to get it moving again. That you have to really wake these guitars up if they've been sleeping for any amount of time, even a month. They can go to sleep. You gotta wail on them. You know, don't hurt them and destroy them, but get a heavier pick and strum a little harder. You know, the first time you pick it back up, do that for about 15 or 20 minutes and really warm that thing up, and you can literally hear it change in sound right there. They start to open up, they start to bloom and give off a little more volume and that kind of thing. So really cool to rescue another one. I've been working at this for a while. Like I said, I've had this for a number of years, and just here and there when I had time, I would tinker on it. Now it's to the point where it's probably better than it was new, honestly, if I had to bet. So thanks again for checking out the video. I hope the video helped you guys on the tuners too. That come out perfect. No finish breaks or chips of wood coming out, you know, from reaming the holes. So it works good, and it's really quick, really, honestly. So another one is going on the stand. All right, well, thanks again for watching, folks. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys real soon. Be good. Okie doke.